Capricorn, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca, for those of you who are brand new. I want to start by saying thank you all for joining me on this journey. I do genuinely love doing this for you, so I do truly appreciate you tuning in and watching every week. So thank you for the likes, the loves, the shares, the subscribes. I truly honor and appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead and start your reading with an Eloquy card. Eloquy, for those of you who don't know, means she who. So while I'm shuffling, I would like to invite you all to the Facebook Live events. Those are usually on Thursdays. So you can find the link for that in the description box below. If you'd like to know more about how to get a personal reading, you can email me. You can go to the website, check out the blog, check out the types of readings that I do, or just email me. No big deal. If you'd like to donate to the channel and help support it, you can also find a link for that in the description box below. So I hope everyone is doing well. Please show me Capricorn. Please show me my beautiful Capricorn family. Please show me Capricorn. Thank you. We have Sauvage. She who is wild, untamed, wild, and mysterious. It's fun. I have a special affinity for crows and ravens, so I like that card a lot. Sauvage, she who is wild, casts a spell to change her into her most untamed self. She is caught up in the whirlwind, taking her into the wilderness of her inner soul. Cords connect her to the pendulum, one of her tools for exploring her true nature. Her two crow companions flutter by her as they watch the mystery unfold. Sauvage turns from light to dark, then back again, because she knows the power in being both and neither. Here is the primitive pattern of her authentic self. Her eyes are closed to better hear the voice of the universe calling her back to her indigenous roots. The only person who can stop Sauvage is herself. The message of this card is to examine what makes you feel tame and predictable. Now commit to doing one unexpected act each day. Monitor the reactions of those in your inner circle. Some will be your corvid flight mates, while others may need to be gently moved further away. Only those who can support you in your arcane fancies need to be maintained. Your best answer to the current situation is to let them know you are a magical, wild thing. Your questions. Who supports my authenticity? What unexpected things can I do today? Where can my magic take me? Very nice. So let's look into the cards. Please show me the past for my wild and untamed Capricorns. We have the Emperor, divine masculine energy, also boss, fatherly. We just got the Temperance card. I haven't asked for the present, so we'll keep that in mind. Please show me the present. We have the Three of Wands. Waiting on something. What is the challenge? What is the challenge? We have the Strength card. What is the guidance? The King of Wands. I actually heard take action. So we have Leo here twice, Aries once. What is the potential? What is the potential? The Death card. Interesting. Transformation. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. So there is a wish here. There is lots of healing taking place. There's even hope. There is even hope. For some of you, there is a very bright future ahead of you. We have 3, 4 major arcana out of 6 cards. So there is a lot of very significant, powerful energy here. With this Star card, I feel as though this is a cleansing, this is a purging of something. I'm also seeing a triangle of light. Interesting. But there is a blessing here. Perhaps you're not quite seeing it. So let's look at the Emperor. Thank you. We have the Knight of Swords. I heard two-faced offer. Interesting. Why is the Emperor here? We have another Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So there's something here that you're not fighting for. I do feel that some of you are looking into the past at this offer. It could be divine masculine energy. It could be a lot of stuff, but it feels as though there's a lack of emotion in this and a lack of direction. And there's a real sense here of taking control and making a decree of going, I'm not doing this. I'm not fighting this. And turning away from it. So let's look at the Three of Wands. Please clarify the Three of Wands. Thank you. We have the Five of Cups. The Magician in reverse. And the Devil in reverse. Now, there's a couple of ways to read that. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress card. Now we have Divine Feminine energy. So this is looking back in the past at the regrets that were stopping your manifestation abilities. There may have even been a lot of manipulation and toxicity in this that was causing a lot of regret and grief. There's a sense here of grief, and to kind of look at it and seeing what in this grief was holding you back, limiting your power. For some of you, this is very much about expecting grief to come in. Is that what on the ship? What is coming towards me, right? But there is this aspect of a very bright and hopeful spring, you know. It's almost as though you know the sadness is coming towards you. There's not a lot you can do. There's nothing within your power that can stop it, but you know that it's coming. Could be with a mother figure, but overall, there's a lot of beautiful energy in this, in that you're seeing what your future can be. You're seeing what you can nurture. You're seeing what you can bring to life. I also feel like you're seeing the breadth of your potential, the entirety, and how limitless it is. So let's look at the Strength card. We have the Ten of Cups, the King of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles in the upright. So we do have a 10 here, which signifies the culmination of the challenge here is healing the home and recognizing something for exactly what it was, as far as a verbally abusive and very emotionally limited thought process, right? So the Ten of Cups talks about contentment and happiness, and peace and the joy of home, right? The challenge here is the predictability of some of this. I feel that the equal give and take, the reciprocity to something is lacking. I do feel that with this Page of Cups in reverse and this King of Swords in reverse, there's something quite toxic here. The King of Swords in reverse is someone who's very whose thinking is very limited and loopish, as well as with the Page of Cups in reverse. It's almost like a childlike scream tantrum type of energy of I want. And so I feel like there's this aspect of really trying to hold the 10 in one hand and push the other out. For some of you, this very well could be a situation where you're overcoming and healing these things that have already happened in the home in the past. This feels like overcoming. There's this like sense of not wanting to be overwhelmed, and a measure of what you're giving. Yeah, this is a limitation in perception. So let's look at this King of Wands. Thank you. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Cups in the upright. And the Tower card in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, there is that Six of Pentacles again. For some of you, you're straight up walking away from a fire sign. But there's this aspect of taking charge and walking away from something that has a lot of emotion to it. And carrying that passion forward, planning for this tower to fall. There's not planning for the tower to fall. This is a lot like knocking the tower down. To remove it. Never gotten that before. Strange. This is very much about worth, about claiming your worth and being prepared to walk away from anything that questions that worth. This is very stand in your truth and authenticity. I mean, if you're too much for someone, then that's not your problem. There's no need to make yourself small or to hold yourself back. For others, right? They can give what they can give, or they can't. And only you have the true measure of your worth. So let's look at this Death card, Scorpio energy. Thank you. We have the Seven of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords in the upright. So something here is going to end. It could be transmuted and transformed, but I do feel that there is a sense here of something coming to an end. There's a quiet strategy of winner take all. Now I do feel we have Scorpio here twice. There's this I feel that this transformation, that this winner take all very much talks about setting your own emotions before the emotions of someone else. There is travel here, there is the mental space of moving into calmer waters, leaving the drama behind, right? Finding this embodiment of being able to give love, but something has to end first, and it could be a sense of self-deception. There is a lot of surrender here. I also feel like there's a strategy that you see coming and avoid. So let's look. What is the guidance? What is the final? Thank you. We have God. That card has been coming out a lot. And we're going to get a mystical shaman card. What is the final message for my beautiful Capricorns? We have the Ghost Dance, number 22, and number 17, Earth. I haven't seen that card in a while. So we're going to look at God first. You may be asking, does God really exist? And if so, where is God when you need God most? Often it is in our times of greatest need that we feel the most alone. This card is your confirmation that you are never alone. The universe has heard your call and wants you to know that the loving presence of the divine creator always fills and surrounds you. Surrender your fears and concerns. Accept the healing light that is being offered to you in this very moment. Out of fear, we often try to swim against the current. This is a waste of time and energy. Trust, accept, and let go. Though there are bound to be many twists and turns along the way, you'll be pleasantly surprised where the river of life eventually takes you. Your affirmation: each life is like an ocean, forever yearning for love's shore. We ebb and flow, not realizing we eternally bathe in the sea of love. Okay, I'm going to start with Earth, number 17. Earth represents the gift of life. The symbol on this card refers to the body of the planet Earth, the human body, and nature herself. We're reminded by the symbol that all creatures are born of the earth, and human beings are the stewards of all life on this planet. It refers to what we make of it, our health, wealth, security, grounding, solidity, and stability. It reminds us that the world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. When the earth symbol appears, it represents a need to focus on reverence and appreciation for the natural gifts that are coming to you now and always. The concrete world you inhabit is there by the grace of spirit, and you are part of it. Much can be accomplished now when you focus on compassionate reverence service to the world. If you act with integrity, gratitude, and humility, you will find yourself more prosperous than you can imagine. Success is assured when the earth appears as an invitation. The medicine. Do you feel ungrounded or easily thrown off your path lately? It is time to focus on what nurtures you, to open yourself to the healing of Mother Earth and see the abundant world around you. Perhaps you have lost the ability to trust that your needs will be met and have fallen prey to poverty consciousness. Perhaps you have not been eating well, been overworked and stressed, and forgotten to breathe in the beauty of your surroundings. When the Spirit of Earth comes as your medicine, you're being reminded that when you practice self-care, take a walk in nature, and focus on the consciousness of abundance, miracles can and do happen. Then the ghost dance. The ghost dance of the American Plains Indians united the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace to the world. When the ancestors are honored, they bring harmony to us. When we hold them responsible for all that is wrong with us today, they haunt us. Honor the spirits of the ancestors and receive their lessons and gifts. This includes honoring your own past lives. The ancestors have a message of healing and a powerful medicine to offer you. Create a sacred moment at your altar, light a candle to them, and let their wisdom infuse you. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating their tragic stories. Step into the abundance that is offered to you. Receive the gifts of those that have come before you and write a new story for your life. The medicine. If you're trapped in a vicious cycle of nostalgia, mourning, a lost youth, or opportunities missed, it is time to make an altar for the ancestors. Collect a few photos, light some incense, offer sage, and open the windows of your house to release them to their destiny into the wind. Beware of being snared in a relationship with someone from a past lifetime, as the people we loved or hurt have a way of reappearing in our lives. There is no learning for you there anymore. That, my lovely Capricorns, is your reading. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye-bye.